Erica.
And I'm Lynn, and we're here today. We want to show you, this is a new pattern from AccuQuilt, and it's called the Sparkling Snow Diamonds Quilt. Isn't it beautiful?
It is. I love the fabrics too. Those are by Timeless Treasures.
Right, and this is a great example of not only a way to use your scraps, but I also love the fact that we love snowflakes, right? Who doesn't?
We do.
But they are difficult to stitch around with applique. And so here's a great idea to make snowflakes with diamonds. How much fun?
It is. And I love how they're positioned so they're falling, and we have partial snowflakes. I think that really gives it a special flavor. So. The dye that it's using is actually the Sparkle Diamonds dye. It's by designer Sarah Vedler. And diamonds are something we think about with piecing, I think, a lot.
Sure.
But this is actually designed for applique. And you can also use it, the pattern that comes with it is going to talk about using those same diamonds to make a tree. So there really are a lot of things that you can do with these diamonds. And we're going to show you how to cut them and how to play with them a little bit today.
Right, and that's one of the things that we wanted to point out was that this is really just a way we want to stress how there's a need to just have some fun with your shapes.
That's right. Use your dies as a spark for your creativity and let your imagination go with you, and sometimes you just have to cut out some fabric and play with it.
Right. So again, a great use for your scraps, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is the die. It comes with, there are 3 different size diamonds on here, and you've got the two-tone foam, which is great. And so we did, Erica mentioned we're using this for applique. So here we've got some different fabrics, and we've got them pre-fused. Right. And so you can cut up to 4 layers with your pre-fused fabric. Now we have a little trick that we want to show you. You can skip the step of peeling the paper off after cutting.
Right.
If you, go ahead.
Because we've got a lot of little shapes here. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to peel off that paper right now. We're going to be using our shapes right now, so it's not going to be a problem. If you are cutting now and planning on not using them until later, I would go ahead and leave that paper on just so you don't have anything fuse itself. But we are going to go ahead, especially with these little ones, it's going to save us a lot of time on peeling at the other end. Right,
and so it is great if you've got some leftover pre-fused diamonds after you cut them out. You can put them in a baggie and just save them for later.
Have them for another project.
Right, so we've got the Go Big cutter today, so this is really easy to just run this die through the machine.
Right. And it's going to pull itself through, and we can be doing something else, peeling our fabric for our next time through while that's cutting. So it is a great extra time saving step.
Okay, so now I'm going with my mat, I'm going to press and slide. That helps to keep your static down.
Right, because you will build up static while you do that. Look how nicely those came out, and then they're ready for us to go ahead and start laying out on our background, whether it's a square like we've done some samples of here, or if it's the whole quilt like we have behind us. Okay. Now we're going to lay out some of these. Now what we've done with these is to go ahead then and fuse them down. We have gone ahead and done a raw edge applique on the square over there. We've just done a straight stitch right inside the edge. Now on the sample behind us, she's done some different things. Lynn, she's done some blanket stitch around the edges, but then she's actually done a zigzag in between where she's connected some of those diamonds, giving it a very different texture. And some nice basic quilting, nothing real complicated here. Straight line, just kind of mirroring the shapes. But then Lynn pointed out earlier,
right up here,
that she's done that same snowflake diamond in the quilting over on the other side. So it's really pulled that design very subtle way.
Right, and I also do like the fact that with this lovely batik, especially here with the blue, you've got this great pattern in the batik that you can show off by showing such a big part of it, and the diamonds just accent it.
Right, a great background treatment, great way to do any design, and really you could make this as big or as large as you wanted to. This is a great wall hanging size, but you could have a great lap quilt out of the same thing really easily.
Right, yes, it'd be a really nice gift for someone for sure. And then you can take your diamonds like we talked about and just start playing with them. And you can, use all 3 shapes, or if maybe you just want to use, 1 or 2. And I don't know, I'm just having some fun here.
Some fun with them. I think sometimes we forget to play with our fabric, and great use for scraps, great fun time. Great project to do with kids, to make some pillows or something like that to be as gifts. The cutting is so easy, then they can take those pieces, they can lay them out, arrange their colors, and you can be the stitcher for them if they're really little. So really fun project, lots of possibility I think for this.